Now we have seen the three important modes in this packet tracer of ours, but we have not yet known how do we access them. So we shall say how to access modes. That is to say user, comma, privilege, comma, and global configuration mode. So these are the three important modes that we are trying to talk about. How do we access each? In a switch, when you are running the switch, you boot it, as we are going to see in the next video altogether. When you run it, if you use on accessing these configuration modes, we use two things. You can either in a packet tracer click on the device itself. When you click on it, it will take you to a window, to bring a window. On the window there is CLI, command line interface. You click on this. When you click on that, then it will boot, and it boots with think hash, not hash, then it will be or at, as we shall be seeing it. So this is when you have clicked on it. Then it will run. When it runs, it ends up on return. You press on a switch, you press return. Return is an enter button. When you talk of return, we mean enter. You press enter button on the keyboard. When you press it, then it will give you switch greater, and you have access to your user executable mode. Okay. If you don't use that method, there is another method of using a console. A console is a special cable that is always used to allow the network devices or a device to download configuration files altogether. It can either be a software or a hardware. For our case, we shall use hardware. We are calling it a special cable that is kept in a safe place, and we use it purposely for downloading configuration files altogether. And these ones here, you create a very simple topology like this. I'm assuming that one is a switch. It is a switch, then you connect a console. A console what? Cable. To this will be now connected to a PC, which is a computer altogether. Now, you access this device through this. You click here altogether. When you click here, it will bring a window. When it brings a window, that window has so many icons. There is IP config icon, there is terminal, there is command prompt, there is wireless, and other many icons. But where we go, there is an icon called terminal. There is an icon called terminal. So that icon, click on it. When you click on it, it opens and gives you another window which is a bit white with the things that are supposed to be used in a terminal. For example, the bits to be used in the device, and then it will give you other more devices. When you reach there, on the corner of it, there will be a button called OK. Click OK. Leave the settings the way they are without touching them. I'm getting that? And default. So you click on OK. When you click on OK, the device will have already booted. The moment you connect the console, the device boots immediately. So it will boot when you're not seeing. It's only in this one here where you click on a CLI and then you see it booting. I'm getting that? But when you connect the console in this second method, for it, by the time you reach on a terminal and click on it and then you allow it to run, it will have already finished booting and then it will end up giving you press return, and you press it twice as well, and then you find yourself also in switch router. And that's how we access our router, our switch, getting a privilege user executable mode. Now, when we reach in a user executable mode, we need to move out. How do we move out? Let me grab this. How do we move out? Here now, I will be in switch already where it was. Is it okay? Greater. And I need to move out now from user to another mode, which is privilege. I will access privilege when I enter a command called enable. When I enter a command called enable, this command allows me to access privilege. Put in the word enable and press enter on the keyboard. When I press enter on the keyboard, it takes me to switch. It takes me to switch hash altogether. So when I'm in the switch, I'm on switch greater and this mode, user executable mode, and I enter the word enable, it will give me this mode. Now when I'm here, I need to access global configuration mode because I know that all the configuration I'm doing, they have to be done in a global configuration mode. That means I need to move from user up to global. So I'll enter a command called config terminal. Config what? Terminal. When I enter that command and I press enter, it will move me to a command for a mode called global, which is switch, open bracket, config hash. That's how we can access these modes on the switch. As simple as that. So from here now, you are free to enter any command of your choice, which you know that particular runs in the global configuration mode altogether. So it will automatically run and take you depending on what you are going to do. Allow me to show you on how you can access these modes on a router. On a router is a bit different from a switch at the beginning. As you begin on a router, you can use the same two methods. One of clicking on the router, and then the router will open, and on its address bar there is a link, or there is a link that is called CLI. So when you click on CLI, you click on CLI on a router altogether. It also takes you to tells the system to start booting, because now you're using the software, which is a console software, to download the configuration files. That's why I told you that a console can either be software or hardware altogether. So it will start downloading. As it downloads, it ends with a word, the dialog box configuration. Where's the word configuration? Dialog box. So dialog open, and dialog it writes yes or So it will ask you, there is so many other words that are written there, but these two words are the last one and are the ones which are very important. So when it reaches the end, it will give you yes. When you say yes, it means you're continuing, you want to continue with the already configured configurations that are on the router. If you say no, it means you don't want to continue with the original configuration, you want to make your own configuration. So in most cases, we normally say no. So you take together the word no. When you take no and press enter, it allows you to return twice. Therefore, when it says return, press return again. Then you press return twice. That means enter twice. When you press enter twice, it takes you direct now to the user executable mode. All together, which is router open bracket config hash. No, sorry, takes you to router greater. So it takes you to router greater, and then you enter a command enable also to access your privilege. The rest remains the same. The only difference is at the beginning of the router and the switch. When you're beginning, they don't begin the same. Getting that, as we have seen, and we're going to see them. So here I can move to the privilege, and in privilege I'll be having router hash after entering this. When I press enter, this one takes it into this. I'm getting that? So this is a command that allows me to go to access privilege. Then in the privilege, I'll enter still config what? Config terminal. When I enter configure terminal, it will take me to the global configuration now, which is the router open bracket config hash. So that is how we access those modes. So I believe right now, at this particular moment, each one of us now can be able, you know, the three important modes on our devices, that's the router and the switch, and again, you know how to access them altogether. Okay, so for now, I can allow you to end here. Others, thank you for listening.